So really, there's not a whole lot to the finger other than really nailing the detail and getting it to look right. Okay, you put as many as you want, positioning where you want. Okay, it's entirely up to you. I can add another edge loop in there if I wanted. Now, there's also a trick. It's like, say I wanted to get this a certain shape. I've got all of these verts. If I try to sit there and scale this a little bit smaller, and then I wipe out the next group and a little bit smaller, and I try to taper, I can get results that I don't really care for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on my deformations, and of course they're not showing. So let's go under animation. If they're not showing on your palette, I don't know why. It's some kind of glitch right now. It's not showing. Um, yeah, so somehow my hotkeys aren't working right. Guess it wouldn't be Maya if it was perfect every time. So the other way I can just go is under animate, create deformations, open up lattice, 2 by 2 by 2. All right. Luckily, I was able to save this. It would have been a pain if it hadn't have saved. So luckily, everything was okay. File. I've double saved it just to make sure. And now I've got my hand going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and add my thumb now. Okay, so go back out here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and show all. Well, there's my other finger. Now that's the one that's going to turn into a thumb now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it back. Looking at my thumb, trying to see about how far out it goes. And it's about that high as far as where it comes out from. And it's definitely, I'm looking at my hand, and I need to get the right angle. And I need to set my settings. Right now it's on local, which is perfect because I can rotate my thumb where I need it to be. But then I need it to get the right angle, but then I also needed to get it coming out from over this direction. So I'm going to go back to world so I can pivot and get the width open as well. So world. So that's going to be about where it opens up at. Okay, so this next technique I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a little bit of a wedge out here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 4 over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go to Edit, Wedge Face. I'm going to open it up. And now this is a little bit different. So now I need to see where I'm going to have it wedge out from. And so after I've gone to face mode, so it's object mode, face mode, select the faces, then I hold the right button down, I go to edges, hold shift, and grab which way they're going to wedge out from. And I want 2 divisions. It's going to go a 90-degree arc. It's probably going to be too much, so I'll probably do like a 45-degree and just start it out. That looks about right. Now I'm looking, I'm trying to see if that's about right as far as how far back this is coming out from. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out some new lines for this. And I'm going to bring out it from going from the top view. I use my planar slice. I want it to wedge out from maybe about there instead. I'm going to still go ahead and put some verts there. I'm going to grab that edge that goes around there because I don't need that many right there right now, so I'm going to get rid of those. And now I'll go ahead and do the wedge out again. Hold the right button down, go to edge, hold shift. Okay, maybe 40 degrees is better. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so again, I'm going to get my fingers best possible scenario for this. And now I'm just going to go ahead and move this into the right position. Trying to line up to make sure that I have a center line to deal with. Yeah, that's close enough. That's good. All right. I also want a little bit more separation here, so I'm going to go ahead and add some polys right there. That's a quad, but I don't want it like that, so I'm going to go ahead and just finish it off real quickly. Looks like I got a little bit of mess up over here. Just quickly weld those closed. Oops. One of those verts belongs. Yeah, let's double check. Something happened with the wedge. I'm going to go back a second. Oh, there it is. Didn't have that last piece right there. All those little tiny things make a difference. So I want to see what's going on with this real fast. It's doing something a little bit weird, so I'm just going to fix it on my own. Sometimes it's some of the things that we have to do. We just have to go in there and change things up. Okay, should be back on track now. Some of this stuff will have to be turned a little bit after you connect. All right, let's try this again. Go ahead and put this one in here. Now I'm going to get rid of parts I don't need there. And now I'm going to be moving these guys to their proper places.